The National is next week in Chicago, and Legends is going to be here. Here's Legends owner Lou Brown talking about all the amazing stuff that you're going to be able to see at the show.
We've been doing this show since, oh boy, I'm trying to remember, 1980. That was the second National, and that was in Plymouth, Michigan, in a room that was a little bit bigger than our space here, if you can imagine that. That's where the National was. Might not even been as big as our space here, but it was probably 20,000 square feet, something like that. But it was all vintage cards. That's all it was about. You know, back then, new stuff was no big deal. Evolved, you know, to the point in 1991 it moved over. I think it was in Anaheim, and the fire marshal had to shut it down like 17 different times. I don't know the exact number, but it was insane. There was so many people there, and that was really the peak of the National up to that point. And then, you know, we went through ebbs and flows. But, you know, it's the biggest show of the year where everybody comes out and brings their best stuff. The manufacturer, at this point, it's become much more of an event. All the manufacturers are there. All the the second level companies that are part of the industry are there, as well as all the card shops, card dealers that just have amazing stuff. We go set up on Monday, and we don't get back till Sunday night very late. So it is a week's grind, but you know, wouldn't miss it for the world. It's so much fun. Let's take a look at some of the fun stuff that we've got for the show. You know, we've definitely piled up a little bit of stuff. You know, probably have better inventory than we've ever had. It's been fun. We've acquired some amazing collections lately, and good timing. You know, we got to hold them for the National. We've moved a few things, but you know, we always have a great selection of memorabilia with us. You know, and we're not typical. I don't think there's a lot of people that just focus on one thing. They'll just do singles. You'll just see flat showcases on their setup. We have displays, lots of racks behind us, lots of different things, wax, current singles, vintage singles. So I'll show you some of those here. Nice Michael Jordan signed ball. Here, this is a 1911 Tigers scorecard, very rare. This is cool. I think, did we show this one?
We did.
Yeah. So the Marino and Jordan signed scorecard from a charity event, the Jordan scorecard. This is a cool one. A piece from Sporting News supplement that we had graded. The B18 blankets. These came in little packets with tobacco back in the day, 1914. Joe Jackson, one of his very few cards. You know, construed as a card. It's not a card. It's a blanket, but still, it's an item from his era, playing days. Wheaties Lou Gehrig panel. Really cool Ruth Gowdy Premium. And, of course, the Babe Ruths and Lou Gehrigs that we just picked up came back from grading. We haven't shown those off. Not high grades, but beautiful, beautiful cards. Have some really other important cards that we picked up here. This is probably the biggest hockey card that exists. It's the George Vezina card from 1911. I would say it's probably the arguably the most important card for hockey that's been made. I'm sure some hockey purists could argue with me, but pretty cool. Art Ross in there, Newsy Lalonde, Patty Moran, some of the all-time greats. These were in Canada, as were these. Chick Gandil, who was part of the Black Sox scandal, Iron Joe McGinnity, and you know, some other cool stuff. Aaron rookie, second-year Mantle, Page, Jackie, Ryan rookies, Bird Magic rookie. This beautiful thing, 48. It's a Jackie Robinson rookie, 48 leaf or swell gum Jackie Robinson, very rare. Of course, we'll have a great display of 33 Gowdies from that collection. Because of that collection, we were able to acquire a few other collections, and that's where these came from. Not the prettiest of shape. We got some 33 Gowdy baseball. These came from Oregon. These are really cool. The Mickey Mouse cards from 1935. Got some Indian cards. There was a bunch of others as well, pirate cards, and I don't know what else was there, but really cool. Just very rough, unfortunately. Last thing to show here is we have a bunch of graded 1952 tops. And we will have a ton of ungraded 52 tops and 53 tops baseball. For whatever reason, we've just accumulated a ton of it. So let's walk actually over here. A little bit of a selection. BBCE sealed baseball card exchange sealed wax has been really hot lately. They stopped wrapping their stuff, and as that happened over, it's probably been about 3 or 4 months. Prices have escalated. It's harder to find it, and we have a ton of it. So, and then of course the brand new sealed product. We'll have a great selection of that kind of stuff as well. So definitely the place to go for that material, and we're very, very competitive on our pricing for compared to most of the floor, I believe. So let's go over here and we'll take a look at some of the more modern singles that are cool. A couple of the other things that we picked up lately, a ton of Jordans and Kobe's. And man, Jordans are going through the roof right now, so it's a good thing to have. So we've got, of course, your rookies. But besides that, these are all various inserts, singles, super popular cards. Picked up a Soul of the Game, which was cool the other day as well. Kobe's, we've got a pile of different ones that we'll have out there as well. We'll probably have a showcase of each for Kobe and Jordan. Some other cool cards. This is a beauty, nice autograph, very rare Kobe Bryant card. And then, one of the things that's come in too, this is another surprise, Brady rookies. Holy cow, those things have jumped like crazy. So we got a few of those. Robert O'Neill signed Bin Laden card, kind of interesting from Topps. And then we have bought just an unusually large amount of case hits. So lots of stuff here, some graded, some not graded. We probably bought 50 or 60 different case hits in the last few days. So we'll have lots of that as well. Really going to have quite a selection, and a lot of the crew's going to be down there. Should be fun. We're going to have, I think there's 7 of us from the store that'll be down there at some point or other. It'll be helpful to have all the people from here and some of the volunteers that we have helping us out. It's quite an experience, something you guys don't want to miss.
The National runs Wednesday through Sunday next week, so we certainly hope to see you there. If you are there, make sure to stop by the Legends booth. Collect what you like, folks.